Good morning. It's Friday morning, and we're out here on the back porch. We're reading Acts of the Apostles 24, 1 through 9. And after 5 days, the high priest Ananias came down with some elders and a spokesman, one Tertullus. They laid before the governor their case against Paul. And when he had been summoned, Tertullus began to accuse him, saying, "Since through you we enjoy much peace, and since by your foresight, most excellent Felix, reforms are being made for this nation in every way and everywhere, we accept this with all gratitude. But to detain you no further, I beg you in your kindness to hear us briefly. For we have found this man a plague, one who stirs up riots among all the Jews throughout the world, and is a ringleader of the sect of the Nazarenes. He even tried to profane the temple, but we seized him. By examining him yourself, you will be able to find out from him about everything of which we accuse him." The Jews also joined in the charge, affirming that all these things were so. So Paul is in Caesarea. He's been hauled there by the tribune who saved him basically from the plot. Remember, the Jews had taken a vow not to eat or drink until they could kill him. Well, I guess those people starved to death because they never did kill him. At any rate, Felix is the governor in Caesarea, and he now has charge of Paul, and he said, "Well, we'll hold you here until the Jews can come and make their accusations, and I'll hear your case." Felix ruled Judea from 52 until 60, so that gives you a little idea of the time frame. Felix was originally a slave from Cilicia, which is the same area that Paul comes from. And his brother somehow became a favorite of Claudius, the Emperor Claudius. And so his brother and Felix were given their freedom and given some responsibilities. And Felix becomes then governor of Judea. This is not a small job. And Tacitus, the Roman historian, says that Felix governed with the power of a king, but the mind of a slave. So he was known for his cruelty and stuff. So the Bible paints a pretty nice picture of him, but let's not forget all that. He's a fairly cruel, corrupt sort of individual. So this Tertullus comes, whoever he is, with the Jews, and he makes these accusations against Paul. I suppose he's a good speaker. Or maybe he's just somebody who's a good speaker and who knows Greek or Latin and can speak directly to the court, where the priests might not know those languages. And he comes and he says, they've been stirring up trouble with Jews all over the world. Well, it's not the Jews from all over the world who are there. It's the ones from Jerusalem. And Paul's defense will be, well, I didn't do anything wrong in Jerusalem, and they know it. But we'll get to that tomorrow. So here is Paul being accused in front of a Roman governor, and the accusations are pretty thin. They don't really have much to accuse him of, and what they accuse him of is probably not going to impress the governor too much. It's mostly theological stuff, and the governor's not going to care about all of that. It could be that this governor will say, well, y'all need to sort this out. So, I don't think we're going to be dragged in front of Roman governors anytime soon, but we might be called on to make a public witness of some kind in our towns or our local communities. We might be called on to make a witness in some public forum, some public place. It's not really a government. We're not on trial or anything. And I think we have to keep our wits about us and be ready to speak for and defend the positions of Christians, however they're phrased and however they come to us, because that's who we are, and that's what we're called to do. So be ready, be ready for that. But don't agonize over it, and don't worry too much about it. I don't think that it's going to be all that terrible if it happens. But be ready. Give some thought to that. And have a great day, and we will see you then tomorrow.